Good evening, gamers. My last take was ruined because Ellie came in. But that's fine. I'll play some Hades. Um, this game is really fun. I've been getting back into it lately. I kind of felt like recording a run. I don't know, I was inspired by Douglas here. So, I guess before I start, I don't want to go over in the mirror, talk about it. I think my preferences on the mirror have remained largely the same since I first started running. I think Chthonic Vitality, Death Defiance, Greater Reflex, Boiling Blood. I think these feel pretty standard. They're alternatives. I guess Abyssal Blood is pretty okay. If you're having trouble with how fast things go, but I play with Forced Overtime, or is that the time one? I play with the one that makes them faster. I don't really get much value out of making the foes weaker. I kind of just want to do more damage. Reflex, having more dashes just feels better to me. Then I feel like when I try to play for Ruthless Reflex, I just take more damage for no reason. I feel like with the extra dash, you can get yourself in a better position most of the time and remain pretty safe while doing damage. Death Defiance is just the way to play. I think Stubborn Defiance gets much better when you're at high heats, but when you're at low heats, it just doesn't give you much. And when you're at low heats, you're not dying that often. But Death Defiance is, I feel, safer when you're at low heat. It's just more health to work with. I guess I really don't think this choice matters. Chthonic Vitality, you just don't gotta think about it. Dark Regeneration is fine, especially if you're trying to get more darkness for the mirror, which, haha, I haven't finished. But I just don't like thinking about it. This first one, I think, is actually like a pretty interesting decision. When I was playing through this game for the first time, my first kind of like month or so concentrated playing it when the game came out, I was really into Shadow Presence. I thought it was just more damage, and like it is if you line it up. But these days, I actually really value Fiery Presence. It kind of lets you hit some thresholds over, like, especially the smaller mobs, which can be really annoying for some weapons to clear, and it makes rooms go a lot quicker. It's considerably worse versus bosses, but I tend to believe that like bosses aren't really what trip me up, at least not anymore. Deep Pockets, Golden Touch. Deep Pockets just, it makes the first shop so much better, and the first shop is, I think, probably the most important one. The shops that I value a lot are the first shop and the last shop, the stick shop. You can kind of close out a build because there's just so much options. You're usually pretty live for something. Golden Touch, I've never really played around with much. It's probably better if you're trying to like buy the Titan's Blood at the end of sticks. You kind of need to get 1,000 gold, or if you're just trying to do challenge runs or something. I don't know. I just take Deep Pockets. This one feels like a gimme. I was trying to play with high confidence. It's hard. We're going with thick skin today. I'm gonna skip this because we'll talk about this in a second. I read Dark Foresight because Olympian's Favor is fine. Your room rewards just feel better with this. There are probably some instances where if you really optimize it, Olympian Favor can get you something. I think your base boon rarity does matter a lot, and I imagine like taking hammers and like other stuff like out of the pool. I don't know if it even does that. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't really know what this does. Raises your chance for better rewards, I guess. Just do Dark Foresight. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of stupid. This one is build dependent. I find if we just going for clears and for consistency, God's Pride is better on average. So I've been kind of leaving this here. You really want your core boons to be high rarity. It's a pretty significant increase to your power. But if you're fishing for some really fun shit, God's Legacy, I think it's totally fine. There are certain duos, like I think Merciful End is a good one, where it's kind of like an infamous combo. It's a really powerful duo, but also it's considerably worse if your core boons aren't strong. Like if you're proccing Merciful End on like a common Ares attack, it's kind of poopy. So I think this can kind of be a trap for some duos. But if you just want Heartrend or like these other like really really good run defining duos, I think taking God's Legacy to fish for those is fine. I like Fated Persuasion. I don't like Fated Authority. I think being able to roll for like the very particular boon you need is just so much more powerful than re-rolling a room to get like a generic boon. You get screwed so often if you need like an attack boon or a special boon and you just don't get it. Fated Persuasion, just I don't like playing the game without this. I think it's considerably less fun. Anyways, that took way longer than I wanted it to. Let's actually get into some gameplay. I'm gonna be playing Zagreus here, which is I don't know, maybe a controversial take. The thing about the bow,
what are the limits of your power?
All four of these are like really distinct, really they build differently, they play differently. They're all really good too. Chiron's probably like, if we're talking just like straight like damage and like speed, Chiron's kind of poopy. But Chiron is just so consistent. It's so easy that like I don't think that matters. Speed isn't the only thing that matters. Sometimes you want to clear for high heat or whatever. Like Chiron can do a lot of work. So like for a lot of people, I feel like Zagbo is probably the most boring. Like Hera and Rama especially, like these two are very explosive and you get to do some sick shit with them. But there's something about Zagbo, like the simplicity of its playstyle, how like a lot of people meme because a lot of the weapon is just I'm failing it, but it's just doing these dash strikes. And it's not particularly technically interesting, but the bow can just Zagbo can just do anything. The thing I found about it, I don't know. Your build paths, I feel like, have a lot of subtle variations on the playstyle, and you can really just adapt to whatever's been given you. Like trying to play Hera without Afrocast or Rama without some of the hammers just feels bad in a way that like you'll have slower runs with Zagbo, but I rarely feel like I'm ever put in a bad run. And it makes all the decisions a little bit more interesting for me. I don't know. So we're gonna try it. These days, I like to start with Poseidon for Splash Dash, which has quickly become my favorite dash in the game. I think it was becoming my favorite dash in the game before, like, my first month or so playing the game. I was starting to unlock the beauty of Poseidon Dash, but I didn't really get it until I started picking the game back up. I think for like this weapon in particular too, your single target damage is like very respectable for the early rooms without like any boons to help you out with. To help you? Yeah. But it's really fucking annoying to kill like numbskulls and like the little pot guys. And Splash Dash just like gives you the crowd control that like I feel like this weapon needs in Tartarus. And then you can just build into whatever you get. I think it's like a really fun, fluid way to play. I've been talking for too long. Let's go. I've just been doing like speedrunner heat for the time being, just so I can get more resources and stuff. It doesn't actually. I don't feel like any of these really make the game considerably harder. They leave it at a pretty flat difficulty curve, but they add a lot of like kind of free heat.
My choice is made.
And yeah, let's just get into it. Oh, Dad's gonna lecture us.
You are not missing much. Here we have warmth, wealth, stability. Up there, nothing of the sort.
So true. So true. Let's see what we get. Yep. Hopefully, I don't really. You don't really need a high rarity for Splash Dash 2, which I like. Like Epic will kill some of the enemies better. Like I think with Epic you'll hit certain thresholds where a dash will just kill enemies, but at base you can just do this. It's like really free. Like if I was trying to dash strike or like charge strike all of those, it would take 9 years. I'm gonna pause buffer because I'm a tryhard. I think money. Early money is great. Again, I want to make the most out of the first shot. Oops. What the hell are you doing over here? I want to make the most out of the first shot, and I don't. With the mirror giving me health, I don't feel like I need the early Centaur hearts that much. Do I even have enough heat to take you? Zeus is pretty good. You can get like a Zeus call, and like a Zeus attack doesn't seem like the best option for this weapon. And it's not like your number one, like something you're most excited for, but you can kind of make it work. Requires 5 heat. Oh, this is a hard decision. I think I'm gonna take the bomb. There are things I want more than Zeus. I might fuck up because I'm recording. But yeah. And we can do better than Zeus. But yeah, as you see, I really like Splash Dash. I like that you can just like run into dudes and then if you aren't bad like me and you actually hit your power shots, you can just kind of explode stuff. Ooh, we love to see early hammer. This is probably my favorite part about bow in general. It has a lot of really good hammers. I don't know why I was charge-shotting those. And they're all very fun. Oh, I mean, I just take Flurry Shot here. I kind of want to take Charge Volley because that would complete the prophecy, but I don't need gems anymore. And I can do that another time. Flurry Shot is one of my favorite moons. Actually can make... You can kind of make like a Zeus attack build work pretty alright with this too. So I guess shame on me for not trying to gamble and take the Zeus in the Erebus Gate, but... Ooh. Sorry, stop being bad. I am not like, the most used to this. I should just be using my dash until I have a good attack here. Artemis attack is exactly what we want to see. The innate crit scales with like the crit of the weapon. Basically, it's just good numbers. It plays really nicely with Zagreus' gimmick of just having crit on it. We'll take a rare. That's fine. Immediate palm as well. This is kind of like a really solid start for Zagbo. You get your probably your preferred damage boon. And like, Flurry Shot isn't as good as like Twin or Triple Shot, which kind of just let you shotgun enemies, but it's very nice how it lets you dash strike like this. And it removes what many people would consider to be like the hard aspect of bow. Sure. I think Yarns are just good to take. We don't have any core boons besides our attack. I guess we got 2 core boons. I lied. You want your core boons to have good rarity. And like that's fine. So I guess the things we're looking for... Heart Rend would be nice, but we need a way to put Charm on something to begin with. So we can, I guess we can have like the special So there's some really, really, really good boons that we can get from the trial there. We can get Rupture, we can get more Artemis stuff, which Artemis feels like... Artemis is a lot like Zeus to me, where... you never are too upset to see more, because there's a lot of internal synergies with the god and their boons. That being said, I think like attack bonuses and stuff from Chaos are kind of insane with crit, like the way numbers work. So we're gonna fish and hope we get attack. We're gonna roll. This is interesting. Oh wait, no. Each time we attack, I can't. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. More foes. Higher attack. Yeah, we'll just take this. Our damage is very good. We don't care too much about like the extra enemies are not really a concern. We are on like tight deadline, but just like, you know, kind of just splash dash around. It's not too bad.
Right there.
More gold. It's like, oh no, we got more numbskulls. So tragic. Let's wait for them to group a little bit. Yeah. This is something that, like, I feel like I should have been doing, like, 40 hours ago that I'm just now kind of, like, trying to work into my play. Is you don't need to rush to the enemies, like, immediately. A lot of them will try to coalesce around you. And then if you have a good AoE, you can just kind of... I think it just feels more efficient. Yeah, we don't need more money. I mean, we don't need more heart. Just go to the shop, see what's offered. Demeter. I don't normally like... I think Demeter's core runes on low heat are pretty mid. On a high heat, Chill is like pretty great, but there's a few things here we could take. No rare crop. I don't know if I'm gonna roll for rare crop either. Person touch is alright. I think we just take the special so we don't get offered the special later when we want something better. Bow's incredibly low maintenance to me. Like with just as Artemis attack and the hammer we got, I feel like we have most of the damage we need already. And once this Chaos Gate or Chaos Boon spins, we should be like most of the way there. Lecto, I always take a lot of damage on. But yeah, you can see like our damage is very good. And all we have is like a rare Artemis Boon and like Splash Dash, but Splash Dash is so much like invisible damage, I feel. I mean, it's visible, but like I feel like when you're starting out, there's a chance you just might not notice it. There's a lot of things to keep track of, and I don't know. Splash Dash is just, especially if you take the mirror option that gives you the extra dash, it's just like 100 free damage every kind of like rotation, which is very strong. I don't know who we want, in all honesty.
Keepsakes hold power.
We're mostly set. I guess we can pick up like the Afrocast. Try to get a source of.
Should help.
We can just try to get Heartrend online. It feels like the easiest thing to work in here. I don't know, that's really interesting to me.
Should I take the trade?
I mean, I could also just sell this.
That's cold.
We'll take it. It's fine.
Cheers.
Demeter's in her pool, so she'll show back up, and I think she's mid as hell, but I'm not too fussed about it. There's an argument for just like 30 gold not being worth the decrease in damage, because we are taking... Oh, I forgot to talk about it! I forgot to talk about privilege status versus family favorite. We are taking family favorite. Privilege status is incredibly powerful, especially if you're on a build that can very quickly turn it on. 40% is a lot of damage. I was like super privilege status build.
I'll just take that.
My first time going through the game. I'm lazy these days. I kind of just opt for family favorite because it's just, you don't have to think about it. You just got to make sure you pick all 5 of your gods that are offered. You get your 4 and you get your Hermes. Where the? I hate this biome. And it's just like, it's not that much worse. Especially when you consider parts of the game where you can potentially have like 10 to 15 damage up with it, and not have privilege status online yet. Ooh, deadly trick. I mean, we did just. I think. Okay, I'm taking the shop here. If the keepsakes work the way I think they do, I could just be bullshitting here. We can still see Persephone again, and yeah, right, not Persephone, Aphrodite, and we get to see the elite, whatever it's called here. I don't know, which will just give us a higher chance at better rarity. We'll take Crush Shot because it turns on what we want. We'll take some healing. I probably should have taken the Centaur Heart there. I would fight Charon, but I'm really bad, and I think in terms of risk reward, it's not much there. This fight is hell. I'm gonna try and do the strat here. No, I didn't line up correctly. You can get it such that they like line up much nicer. Yeah. And if they're all underneath the Meg there, you just like kill them. And this is one of those instances also where I could try rolling, or I could just take the special. I don't know what's correct here. I'm just gonna take the special and hope we just get. I want to get core boons out of the pool. So Asphodel is the only place where I feel like I really get punished for liking Splash Dash as much as I do. You notice if you stand in this corner, they will all kind of congregate and you can AoE them easier. But I Splash Dash to the middle of them, they all go everywhere and I don't get to line up nice little clean shots with them. We'll take this again. Just like more attack boosts or whatever. More damage boosts. And you don't have walls in this biome, so they just kind of get like in really annoying spots. I don't even know what I'm looking for here.
What else is there?
Like Dash Strike, I guess. More attack. Cannot earn gold. We have enough for a boon in case we see something we want. So just stack more attack. Totally fine with that. We're all in on this attack. Kind of the main source of our damage here. Yeah, it's chasing people around in these huge rooms is a chore. Especially since if you don't have a good Tartarus. Oh my god, I fucking hate these men. If you don't have a good Tartarus and you can't kill these enemies quickly, it's like hell. Oh my god. I'm eating so much shit. I tend to lose a lot of time here for very little reason. Fish. I'm also like really bad against Lerny. EM2 Lerny is kind of annoying, but I think the risk of him eating 1 or 2 Death Defiances is definitely worth it because of how much more the heads kind of cluster and you can AoE them down. I think that aspect of it makes the fight easier on average than me. Do we have a Hermes yet? We don't. So let's take those. Yeah. I don't really need anything from a shop. Like, it would be nice to fish for more rolls for a Heart Rend, but I want to diversify our boons a little bit, get the 5% damage boost, Hyper Sprint can turn on Rush Delivery for us, which is the meme combo. And really, really, really good on this weapon, which has incredible dash strikes. So you're going to be dashing a lot. You'll get the boost. It's very nice. I'm trying to, yeah, see how much damage we do. Sorry, the heads. I take a lot of damage from that. The head slam, it kind of gets me. Oh, we didn't get it stuck. Maybe we can just easy. Probably could have optimized a little bit more damage there. We're probably losing a DD here. But it's gonna be okay. I forgot how short range Aphrodite cast is. There we go. Save the DD. You kind of just get the melts up with this weapon. It's just so reliable to me. Very few things feel as cozy. 8 minute 22. Obviously not like the greatest time. Not the worst either. I don't think we can gain gold still. Yeah, we can. Anything nice here? So I'm just gonna take Bone Hourglass and hope we get Patrocles? Patty? Daddy? I hope we get Daddy.
Thank you.
The jerky he gives is obviously really good for what we have going on right now, which is just we got a really big attack and we fire it a lot of times. We're gonna get hammers soon. We haven't gotten. We're fine on palms. Palming another like our level 4 Artemis attack is not gonna get much better than 5. A little bit of health is nice. Things in Elysium hurt. Yeah, I know it's a good run when these fucking fallen heroes or whatever, when you can just kind of melt them.
That's nice.
It's really good. We're really looking for this early hammer. Give us another roll at twin shot or triple shot, which will just kind of like the last things we can get despite outside of Heart Rend that can just like really, really, really pump our damage. The other things we would just want to do are like supplementing ourselves with like small boosts of damage from other things. So like more Artemis moons. Oh, the attack is better. Sniper shot, concentrated volley, chain shot. I don't like sniper shot too much. We're gonna be pretty close to them, given how much we want to dash strike for this splash dash. So we'll just take chain shot, give us a little bit more room clear. It's not like a super influential boon, but it's also not, it's not bad. Wish I had strong drink. Alright, what do you got for me? Yeah, we'll take your call. It's another way to supplement our damage. Increased rarity on Aphrodite is exactly what we want. It's Asterius, who's a little annoying, but this build is very strong. I don't know. I'm just gonna face tank him. It's a little slow. Oh, not too bad. I find a lot of the challenge in this game goes away when you have a lot of damage. So that tends to be how I choose to play. Just give you less time to make mistakes. So I'm not like super. I don't know. Here, hold on. Let me see what I'm offered here. You weak foes are Bolton. Your cast shoots farther and is stronger against undamaged foes. Blown Kiss is actually not bad. Life Affirmation is also, like, it would be some nice safety, but The cast being so short is one of my big problems with it, so we want to tag stuff for our mirror bonus. It'll also let this happen better. It seems nice. I don't like flame chariots. I feel like I've lost the plot on a few things here. Right. So I don't consider myself a speedrunner. I don't ever plan on like speedrunning this game. But I've done a lot of research on like the speedrun strats. Because they enable me to like learn what are the easiest routes to like big damage are, which I value a lot. We're a little low on health. We probably could have taken gold there. Gold might have been better. Again, we're not like super. Like a lot of these decisions don't matter. Because we're just so far ahead currently. Gold might be nice for like, trying to figure a few things out, but like our run is not going to be made or broken based on you know, what we're going to be able to buy at the last few shops. Oh my god. These little butterflies. Oh god, these butterflies. I could have done so much better there. It's okay. Fuck it. I should have taken a palm. The game clearly wants me to take some gold, though. It's my boyfriend.
I heard there was a matter that required my attention.
See if we can prevent him from getting any kills. Yeah, this is kind of explosive. This is like what I really like about this weapon. Every run is going to be just like a little bit different. In like the ways I like. No! Do not let him! Do not let him! No! He got one! Oh, we hate to see it. Probably would have killed someone here. Give me my health, nerd. I can't believe I let you get 2 kills.
Pleasure doing business.
Wish I could do that.
Alright, we got some rolls here. It might be worth it to roll for rush delivery. I might dedicate like 1 roll for it. 3 is like a weird number of rolls to be on, because it means it gives us 2 rolls. If we see an Artemis or an Aphrodite being shit for no reason. Which, if we really want Heartrend, yeah, is like a nice little guarantee. I'm eating shit for no reason, playing very lazy. It's fine. But I don't know, I think it might actually be better for us to try rolling for rush delivery. I'll throw a roll there. Yeah. Oh! Don't even need a roll. Okay, so I guess we can have our cake and eat it too. So we can see like a god boon here. It's random. I'm not a gambling man. It's like a 50% chance though, because we've already got 4. Honestly, just don't be Demeter. Weight pounding is totally fine. Yeah, there's like nothing wrong with that.
Cheers, mate.
I probably should have popped before that. I don't know. 3% of my... I'm not ever using my special. I might as well just take weight pounding. Wait, Charon. I can speak to you?
Charon, mate. Wanted to thank you once again for the fine hourglass you gave.
Oh, I see, I see.
Very handy with those wells of yours.
Yeah, we got the hourglass, and I don't think we got like a single...
Well, cheers.
like, little trinket for it, which is a little sad.
At last.
Fuck you too. Oh no, wrong one. This is actually like we kind of want to keep them close together. Oh my god. Oop. Ugh, nerds. Yeah, I don't tend to do this, but lately I feel like I've gotten better. Because the way I used to normally handle this fight is that I'd always kill Asterius first, because he scares me more.
Thank you for your support, my shade.
And then Theseus, or not Theseus, or is it Theseus? The other guy, the bitch boy. Anything cool here? I might as well just take Acorn. The shield guy, kind of like, he's annoying because you're like forced to backstab him if you're not on EM3. And he does a lot of damage, but he plays a lot slower. So I used to do them one at a time, but more often than not lately I've been able to do what I did there, which is just like try to hit both of them as often as I can with my attacks and just kind of explode them. Ooh, you love to see this. We've got rolls left for Heartrend. We're pretty live for it. We don't have any core boons for them to offer us as well. There's still, like, we haven't narrowed down the boon pool too much. But I think we've got like a decent shot. And we're not like super fussed if we don't get it either. Like, our damage is like more than adequate. It's just like, what are the things that we can do to push this a little bit farther? Sticks is another reason why I really like Splash Dash as well. You clear these little rooms very quickly.
Not yet.
I don't know, I think it's like a really high value.
Meg, help.
Boom. Just kind of, Meg is so nice.
In the name of Hades.
Weak effects are more important. Let's give it a roll.
Any other boons for me?
Let's give it another roll. Damn, you hate to see it. Sweet Surrender is kind of like Heartrend. We have Heartrend at home. Gonna have to remember to apply my weak more often though. 450 for that other one, so we've got like another chance at it. And this gives us gold, so. I tend to go for the boss rooms on sticks first. So the first, I don't think there's any point in doing the kiss of sticks. So obviously the first room we take can never be a Sayer stack. And I find that the boss rooms are, on average, less annoying than the mob rooms are. As you saw with like the last mini boss we did with the little organ head, if you get that or if you get the Satyr, you can kind of explode it immediately with Meg. But I was about to say, Tiny Vermin is like the one issue here. Is the one you really hate to see the most. Really annoying, really loves to burrow and waste your time. So when I'm trying to decide what rooms I want to go for, the Satyr stack eliminating the room like at all is nice if it's eliminating one of the rooms that would like be longer and more annoying. Fuck you. Oh yeah, eat shit. Little fucker. Fuck you.
Vicious looking.
Yeah. So we want the Satyr stack to remove the more annoying rooms from us, which I think are the ones with a lot of enemies and satyrs in like all four corners of a huge map that are putting poison on you constantly. I think that's really annoying. Empty inside is fine. Yeah. No Heartrend. I don't think we really need it. As I've been saying, might as well take health, I guess. We can take the Styx rare crop to completely ruin our boons. And then just splash dash these nerds. This build, it feels like it's been done for a bit. We've just been like trying to find little percentage increases. It's kind of slow. We're not on like a super good pace here.
Exactly what I need.
Come on, dude.
I'll pay for that.
Come on.
Raymond.
Oh, you hate to see it. Wow. I mean, I think I took that nail. Oh. I guess I've been using, oh, God. Yeah, I hate these rooms. There are so many ways to just, like, lose. Normally I consider sticks to be, like, the easiest biome, but sometimes it feels like it can just cheese you in a really frustrating way. God. Yeah, this is a huge problem. I maybe should have taken the Death Defiance. Another one is offered, I can still take it. We've got Acorn on, so I'm not too scared about that, but I never explained the cast I chose. I'm using
I'm out.
the one that recharges instead of the one that gives you more. I think this is mostly just a preference thing. For when I'm going like for like a dedicated cast weapon, I tend like having more cast generally is more powerful. I like not having to worry about picking my cast back up though. And I could be misremembering, and I could be just like making shit up to try and justify my bad decisions. But I thought there is one less Hermes boon for this style of cast, which there's the stack, which like very, very, very slightly increases your chance at. I don't think this really matters. Increases your chance at getting rush delivery, which I did get, but I'm not sure I got it because. So I can anvil here, and I think I'd be fine. This is the fun. Oh, triple shot! Okay, I mean this is fine. I think that was a net increase. We were mostly hitting.
I can do this.
Like most hammer switch outs would have been good there. Again, this weapon has really good hammers. They're really fun to play around, and triple shot's one of the best. Oh, it would have been nice too to maybe get the one hammer that we haven't picked up for bow yet. Just on like the last run, the last fight of the run. But I'm not too fussed about it. Oh right, I can't. I've got to actually charge again. The really, really fun thing about this is, as you've noticed, if you can line it up, all three of the arrows can hit him, and you just do very silly amounts of damage. And because I have Acorn, I can kind of play like this, and like, it doesn't matter. I like to save my call. I don't feel like I need it for this stage. I'm starting to eat shit. Yeah, and then now for the next stuff, for my next trick, I can do this. I could have dodged that, just decided not to. Okay, so I think I actually could have just tanked that, but I ran around for safety. I think we're more than fine here. Oh. Okay, I should really play safe now. So this is very losable. There we go. There we go. Fun stuff. Zagbo in 18 minutes, 40 seconds in-game time. It's not like a super great time. I'm usually getting around 14-15 minutes these days.
I did it.
Well, 14 is... I'm being a little nice. My best run is 14:29, but I'm usually getting 15-16. So like a little slow. I think fun run though. I feel like I displayed some of the things I like about this weapon. It's like pretty simple, but you kind of just get to go with the flow. There are very few bad options, and it feels really hard to like screw yourself out of a good build. Anyways, I don't even know if I'm going to post this, but maybe I will. I feel like it was kind of fun. Hope y'all have a good night.